Hey there and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that many of us might not want to think about, but it's something we should definitely consider. We're going to talk about 10 indicators that you might be lower class without realizing it. Now, before you get defensive or feel uneasy, this isn't about labeling people or casting judgment. Rather, it's about identifying patterns that can reveal deeper socio-economic realities. A lot of these signs are subtle, and many people don't even realize they're living with them. But once you understand what they are, you'll be in a better position to make informed decisions about your finances, mindset, and future. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's go through these 10 indicators. Who knows, you might even recognize a few things you want to change. 10. You don't have a savings account or a very small one. Let's kick things off with the basics. If you don't have a savings account, or the one you have is almost empty, it could be a sign that you're financially insecure. In the lower class, living paycheck to paycheck is a harsh reality. You may not have had the luxury of building savings for a rainy day or an emergency fund. For many lower class individuals, there's simply not enough money left at the end of the month to stash away. But here's the thing. Without savings, unexpected expenses like medical bills, car repairs, or job loss can quickly spiral into serious problems. Having even a small cushion for emergencies is a step toward financial independence and security. 9. Your budget is always tight or non-existent. You're not alone if you've never really budgeted. Many lower-class families live in constant financial survival mode. Each month, you're just scraping by. You may not have the luxury of setting aside money for non-essential expenses or even taking time to plan for the future. If you often feel overwhelmed by bills, late fees, and unexpected expenses, it might be because you're simply not tracking where your money goes. Having a budget, no matter how small, is an important tool that can help you break free from this cycle. It doesn't have to be complicated. A basic budget can highlight areas where you might cut costs so you can build up savings and reduce the stress of financial uncertainty. 8. You struggle to afford basic necessities. If you're frequently struggling to afford basic necessities like food, utilities, or rent, that's a strong indicator that you're financially vulnerable. Lower-class individuals often make trade-offs, sacrificing things like healthy food, proper health care, or even enough sleep in order to make ends meet. When your resources are stretched so thin that you're constantly deciding between paying bills or putting food on the table, it's a clear sign that you're living paycheck to paycheck. And while it's a reality for many people, it's also a reality that can be changed with strategic financial planning and prioritization. 7. You don't have health insurance or avoid medical care. Healthcare is another area where lower-class families often fall short. Without health insurance or with minimal coverage, you might avoid getting checked out by a doctor or dentist even when you're feeling sick or have persistent symptoms. This reluctance to seek care, whether due to cost or fear of medical bills, is a common symptom of being financially disadvantaged. In many cases, people don't have the luxury of preventive care or routine checkups. This can lead to worsening health issues over time and end up costing far more in the long run. If you can't afford regular medical care, it may be time to look for community health programs or low-cost insurance options that can help reduce these barriers. 6. You rely on credit cards for everyday purchases. Using credit cards to cover day-to-day expenses is a big red flag that you're living beyond your means. If you're consistently running up credit card debt just to pay for things like groceries, gas, or utilities, you're in a dangerous cycle. The interest on credit cards is one of the quickest ways to accumulate debt, and for lower-class individuals, it can be a never-ending financial trap. Instead of relying on credit cards for basic expenses, focus on creating a budget that allows you to pay with cash or debit cards and avoid building up high-interest debt. It's not easy, but paying off credit cards as quickly as possible will save you money and reduce financial stress in the long run. 5. You feel like your life is stuck or in limbo. If you constantly feel like you're stuck in a cycle of financial hardship with no way out, you're not alone. Feeling like you don't have the freedom to make life-changing decisions or pursue new opportunities is a classic indicator of being lower class. People in this situation often feel trapped in dead-end jobs, low-paying work, or lack the time or resources to improve their situation. The key here is recognizing that this feeling isn't permanent. With some strategic effort, whether that means going back to school, learning new skills, or looking for better job opportunities, you can break free from the feeling of stagnation. Remember, it's not about where you are now, but about where you're headed. 4, you frequently face late fees or have low credit scores. A credit score is one of the most important aspects of your financial life. If your credit score is low or you regularly incur late fees for missed payments, that's a serious indicator that your financial habits may be keeping you stuck. Late fees often pile up quickly and contribute to an ever-growing financial burden, making it even harder to get ahead. If this resonates with you, take a close look at your financial habits. Focus on paying bills on time, consolidating debt, and improving your credit score. This may take time, but it will open up opportunities for better financing options, lower interest rates, and better financial stability. 3, you don't have any assets or investments. Owning things of value, whether it's real estate, stocks, or even a solid retirement account, is often what separates the lower class from the middle class and upper class. If you don't own assets or have investments, you're missing out on opportunities to build wealth over time. For many lower class individuals, it can feel impossible to even think about investing when you're just trying to survive from paycheck to paycheck. But the truth is, even small contributions to retirement accounts or other investment vehicles can grow over time. It's never too late to start. Beginning with a small amount can lead to big financial changes later. 2, you have a fixed mindset about money. One of the biggest indicators that you're lower class without realizing it is having a fixed mindset about money. If you believe that wealth and financial freedom are only for a select few, or that your current situation is permanent, you're limiting yourself. A fixed mindset about money keeps you trapped in the same financial patterns, thinking that things will never change. On the other hand, a growth mindset allows you to see financial challenges as opportunities for growth and change. By learning more about money management, investing, and wealth-building strategies, you can change your financial trajectory and set yourself up for a better future. 1, you feel guilty or ashamed about your financial situation. Finally, the most interesting and perhaps most troubling indicator is guilt or shame about your financial situation. Many lower-class individuals internalize their financial struggles, feeling that they are somehow less worthy or capable because they don't have the same financial advantages as others. This emotional weight can hold you back from seeking help, learning about financial freedom, or making necessary changes to improve your situation. The truth is, everyone's financial journey is unique. Don't let feelings of guilt or shame prevent you from taking control of your finances and seeking ways to improve your situation. Remember, you're not defined by your current circumstances. What matters is where you're headed. So there you have it, 10 indicators that you might be lower class without even realizing it. I hope this list helped shed some light on patterns you might not have been aware of and maybe even spark some ideas about how you can take control of your financial future. If you recognized any of these signs in yourself, don't be discouraged. The fact that you're acknowledging them is the first step toward making positive changes. Start small, build a budget, pay off some debt, or set up a savings account. It might not happen overnight, but with patience and persistence, you can shift your financial future in a positive direction. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Do any of these indicators resonate with you? Or maybe you've already overcome some of these challenges. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to have a discussion with you. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated on more content about improving your financial situation and mindset. Thanks for watching, and remember, you're never stuck where you are. Let's build a better future together.